You'll never understand me.
What's up, peeps? How we doing? This is Josh. Guys, here we go. This right here, technically, should be the last of the haunted objects, I think. I'm not sure, but I think. I'm assuming. I don't know. So, this was all sitting in the back, right here. Cute little box. Cute little packet. Packet says Object A. So here we go. Now, I did look at the box, and on the box it says, open first and look at bottom. So here on the box itself, Object A, open first and look at the bottom. So we're going to open this up, and then we'll look at the bottom. I'm not for sure, but I don't think it's a doll. Some of that bubble wrap stuff. Just gonna put that there. What is this? Looks like an old teapot, maybe? An old play teapot. It smells like that's 100% brass. And look at the bottom. It says, I do see that there are some letters or words on there. I don't know exactly what it is. So we'll take this flashlight here. Whoops. The flashlight. Are you seeing this? Flashlight. ODEL. Whoa. Guys. This says Odell Sanatorium. Guys. Odell Sanatorium. Interesting. That is fantastic. This is fantastic. Let me put this over here out of the way and put that. You guys can kind of see it a little better. So I'm going to open the packet. The packet feels thick. Wow. Okay. My God. There's a lot of stuff here. All right. Object A. This is the coolest of all the objects in my opinion. Object A was listed as vintage sanatorium teapot, silver plate silverware. I bought this immediately. If anything should have any attachment to it, it would be this. I would absolutely agree with that. This was in a place where people suffered significantly and died. I did some research on similar object using all different searching terms. The only other object that I found was a dinner tray from an asylum, and they wanted over $3,000 for that. This was literally the only object other than that tray for sale at the time I did the search. I searched using terms such as sanitarium, sanatorium, insane asylum, and nothing but these two objects came up, so I snatched it up. I did do some research on Odell Sanatorium, and I found that it was once called Odell Memorial Tuberculosis Sanitarium. Whew. While researching, I did find another name, but my computer shut down and I couldn't find it again. Oh, wow. If I'm remembering correctly, it was something similar to Newburgh Memorial Sanitarium. Overall, there isn't much information about this institution online. You can certainly find that it existed, and I did see a newspaper article about it. I believe that it may have been closed down in the 1960s, but not sure. It certainly isn't listed with any of the other well-known haunted institutions such as Penhurst or Trans-Allegheny. It has most certainly been forgotten over time. Let's see what this little teapot does for us. Whew. This is pretty outstanding, guys. This, I mean, just from like the historical reference of everything, like this is pretty impressive. Item description. Excuse me. Item description. And I will put this stuff just over here for now. It says, I found this teapot while metal detecting in Newburgh, New York. It came from Odell Sanatorium. I believe the sanatorium was a TB ward. It appears to be silver-plated at one time. There is little bits of plating in a few spots. I think it may have been in a fire at one time. It looks like some of the solder melted from the seams and ran down the side, then it cooled. Wow. This relic is in dug condition, which I would absolutely agree with that. The only cleaning I did, it has a light scrub with a toothbrush to remove dirt. It will come as is. I will ship within the lower 48. This is an interesting artifact from an institution of the past. If you enjoy history, you appreciate this relic. There were several pictures, and on one of the bottoms of this object, it does state Odell Sanatorium, which we could absolutely attest to that. Like, I absolutely saw that for myself. And again, like, I had to use the flashlight just so, like, if I held this up, you can't really see anything on there. But then with the help of a flashlight, which this other flashlight just died on me, so we'll try maybe this guy here will work. Yeah, so this one here works. But if I shine it just right without trying to blind you, you might be able to start to see some lettering. And it's very small. It's very, very small, and it's right across the middle of this or whatever. So I don't know if the camera was able to pick that up or not. But, I mean, I've used similar tricks in graveyards. If you can't read like a headstone or whatever, and you take a flashlight and you put it just to the top of the tombstone itself, it will help those letters appear a little bit more, just because you can see the indentations, the digging, and all of that. Guys, this is fantastic. And just from a historical reference alone, this is fantastic. Now there's more. There's more here. My God. Lots of stuff here, guys. Wow. These are just different Odell Memorial Hospital for Tuberculosis. So, I mean, these are just different things. Supervisor's proceedings. So, wow. Guys, wow. I mean, this is all just information on the hospital itself. The place itself, the area itself. Board of Supervisors of the County of Orange. The Board of Managers of the Odell Memorial Sanatorium submit to you in this, their 6th annual report, a statement of the past year's work and budget requirements for the ensuing year. We have admitted during the past year 130 patients, which compares well with the number of last year. And with the 34 remaining patients in the hospital, November 1st, 1917, we have a total of 164 patients and have thus exceeded the previous year's record by 9 cases. There has been a total of 13,447 days treatment rendered these patients. The results of the year are very encouraging in that we have discharged 31 patients as cured, 22 patients as improved, 4 unimproved or but slightly improved, and 30 deaths. That's just in 1 year, guys. 1 year there was 30 deaths. The high death rate is still accounted for by the fact that we are obliged to take in so many far advanced cases. We have again lived within the limits of our appropriation and show a balance on hand as of October 31st of 1918 of $964.44. We have received from paid patients the sum of $2,765.98. The per capita cost this year has reached the sum of $1.23 per day. This is the highest per capita cost since the institution has been opened. But I think that you gentlemen will agree with me that this increased cost is easily accounted for by the constantly increasing cost of all supplies necessary for maintenance of such an institution. Wow, guys, this is just amazing. So this is from the year November 1st of 1917 until November 1st of 1918, just to kind of give you an idea of when we're talking here. And it's a whole packet full of just amazing stuff. Like, guys, the historical value of this alone is just amazing to me. Miss Mabel Jenny Adams, wife of Raymond E. Adams, 16 Hamilton Street, died yesterday at Odell Sanatorium in Newburgh after a long illness. She was born on June 9th, 1889. Wow. God. 1910, married Raymond Adams. Wow. Just amazing stuff, guys. This looks a little interesting, too. State holds present Adele Sanatorium site unfit. Will refuse permission for enlargement. New structure sought. Wow. This looks like a series of posts and like just a message board, basically. Man, this is great. God, this is great. Holy crap. Holy crap. So guys, there we have it. There is Object A. I will say that I'm happy to report that I'm not feeling ill or anything like that in any way surrounding Object A. Not like the last one, which was not a very fun experience for me at all. But guys, Object A, here it is. So this object will go through the exact same battery of tests that we're going to be doing with every other object that we have acquired so far. With the dolls, basically. And I can't wait to get started with this. So guys, the next series of videos is going to be this battery of tests, which I've already started to compile ideas and different things of that nature. This may serve as a catalyst to all of that. I mean, just for the sheer fact that being in this building, the similar backgrounds and stories between this sanatorium the people that were here at the manor. Like, this is quite something. This is something of amazing historic value. And for a guy just to find it, metal detecting or whatever, and here we now have it. So all the way from New York to little old sleepy Malvern, Iowa, here at the Malvern Manor. This is pretty cool stuff, guys. Like, literally holding history in your hands, being able to smell it, touch it. Pretty outstanding. And now study it. Like, that's the fascinating stuff to me. So again, a whole new battery of tests are coming, and we're gonna start doing this. I'd also like to do some live feeds, potentially just doing overnight live feed of these objects in certain areas of the building, or hell, even here in the office, just to see what happens. Do this from different angles, all of that. Like, I have 3 cameras available to me that can do this live streaming thing, so why the hell not set them all up? We can get a wider scope of the room itself from different angles. We could also get a tighter shot of the objects themselves just to see if anything happens. We could run a spirit box at the same time while this is going, just to see if any voices potentially come through, which we do already know that attached to some of these objects that I have sitting back there are voices and very specific names associated with some of these objects. So this could be really, really cool. Guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Friday to you. And we'll be talking to you very, very soon. Peace out.